There's a lot of love songs, and many of them are about, I would give anything to be with you. Like, I'll sell my soul to be with you. And although that might make you feel good, and it's kind of nice to feel special, and you're just listening to it, to actually have that happen is scary, and I would never advise it. But there's this one song in particular, it's by Meatloaf, and it's like, I would give anything, but I won't do that. Or I would do anything, but I won't do that. At any rate, there are things that therapists agree you should never sacrifice for a relationship, for love. And many times when I'm seeing couples in my office, I realize that they have. And I don't know if it happened when they were dating, they saw the warning signs, or if it actually grew out of their marriage. But I'm going to go through 5 things that I think are important. If you're dating someone, you're at a optimal situation, because if you see these, you can back up, refocus, and get out of this relationship. But if you're married with someone and you start seeing these patterns, I think it's important, even one of these patterns, to nip it right away, to get clarification and to work on it and to discuss why it's important, and how you're feeling about it. Don't let it slide, because if you let one of these warning signs slide, before you know it, there's just more and more things that you can identify. Okay, the first of these things are, if someone needs you to change who you are for them to love you. I mean, that's a classic. If someone needs you to change the whole look you have, or to change your faith, or to change the way you express your humor, or the way you express yourself in public, or feel about each other's, these are the essence of you. And anyone that would want you to give that up is basically saying, I don't really love you. I like the way you are, and I think I can mold you into the person I want. It's not love. It's much different than that. It's having someone next to you so you're not alone, but it is truly not love, and I would get out of this relationship. Secondly, if they want you to sacrifice your values or your purpose in life or your dreams, your goals, somebody who loves you wants to build you up, and what makes you interesting to them are what you do value. And if they would insist that oh, you don't, let's not do that, that's never going to work, or if they would discourage you in that rather than help support you, I think that would be a very clear sign. Getting married with someone is being able to look out in front of you and imagine, like dream together what the future can look like. And if they're already like trying to crimp what gives you purpose in life, what gives you meaning, what feeds your soul, then that's a very clear sign you don't need to be in this relationship. Thirdly, if they ever want you to abandon your family or friends for them, a person who loves you understands that the people you love most are integral to the relationship. They're your supporters, and the person that loves you is going to want to embrace your supportive people. That's your close friends, that's your family. They're going to want to become part of your circle. They're not going to want to isolate or pull you away from that or point out all the problems with that. Then if they start doing that, it's because they're starting some control, some manipulation. They're feeling insecure, so they want to basically take you and make the two of you exclusive. It's not healthy, and it really would be unhealthy in a long-term relationship. If they ever want you to act like a yes person or a doormat, if they just want you to go along with whatever they think, okay, they aren't looking for someone to love. They're looking for a codependent partner. Many of those people who want that have mental illness that they've never resolved. So in a way, you are their crutch or you're their medication. You don't ever want to be a doormat. You basically need to go into a relationship fully respecting yourself so that you can respect your partner. And them asking you to be a doormat or just go along with them is not respecting you, nor is it respecting themselves. It's using their fear of whatever they're covering up to basically control you, and it's not healthy. And lastly, if they ever want you, because of them, to deceive or hurt another person, that is a warning sign. Somebody who loves you and who you would want to love, who is mentally healthy, would never ask you to basically work with them to deceive or hurt another person. Remember, the person you fall in love with is supposed to help you be the best, a better version of yourself, not a worse. Get clear of that person and make sure that when you go into a relationship, you are a whole person. You know what you're after, you know what you want, and then you'll find success.